appropriately just yet, but we got Rushly and MC on the buttons, Scrawny and Launders on the mics, and Bit in the middle of the hit with Electronic on the other side. He's just waiting. Pops off, buys time, Berettas find their target, but the bomb's still planted. Only moments faster. And that bomb could have been thrown out into the open. Ooh. Electronic gonna keep this clean, and his teammates are already starting to dogpile forward. It's a nice clean shot from Buster through the edge of the smoke, but now we've got a player on the defuse. They're body blocking, and that Glock is drying up. We've got bullets going every which way. It's a shootout. A good old-fashioned rock'em sock'em donut smoke spam. Trying to pounce on top of that. They give a little time here for Simple to come down from the top of ramp and kick a player back. Then he slides underneath that smoke. Shiro, nice boost, waiting for it. Axile did pick up a pistol kill elsewhere at the same time. And now all of a sudden, it feels like Bit's MP9 could just topple the totem pole, but smoke soon to fade. At least the first was.
They're making moves, but it's really late into the round. 20 seconds bomb is still inside a middle.
Starting to size up that A site.
We gotta get eyes on Electronic again.
Here he is behind box.
He's got the best spot to delay from. They're not splitting through long.
All good for him.
Oh, he doesn't stop the bomb. Okay, there, he's got it.
Oh, and a recovery. Not going to get the third kill, but Shiro's not going to have time for that bomb plant. So late rotation into A. Can he survive? Woof. They're coming at him, but it's all good. Bye. Cloud9 dodged the majority of the util damage in mid, but guess what? Electronic off the A site. Him and Bit taking individual duels from middle. Comes the exec. Try to keep it simple. It's going to leave Perfecto ahead of it. Nice flash out of NPL. Sets his teammate up perfectly. And it's going to be the double from Perfecto, dude. Axile just got stuffed. And we're talking about the rifle god of Cloud9. Anthony comes out cave a little late, looking for something of a test through either of these smokes, but he's not even going to see anybody. He just keeps getting hit by bullets. Dink, donk, bonk. Man's dead. Hobbit that'll find Electronic. But you force him into the fight. You give a chance for him to take your head off. Not going to happen this time. NPL in the corner can only manage the one frag. It's Shiro with the trade, and it's Cloud9 with a much welcomed man advantage. Inching ever closer to the B site. Simple concerned with mid. Dropping the util, as there is still a couple pieces left. Frag grenade and a flash from Bit, but he's still all the way over at that A site and not moving. So Simple's going to take an angle here. Both CTs playing long. Molly comes deep off of the ramp. That'll keep Simple busy. Perfecto decides to push up short. 2 kills, and then the trade comes back from Shiro. Simple just going to be wary of the walk-up, but he himself decides to take the initiative, and he misses a shot. Deagle's out, and Hobbit applying pressure. Simple knows what he needs. That shot into Shiro, necessary to stop bomb and to give himself a chance. But instead, folks, Cloud9 find their first.
Стоп, стоп! Досмотри до конца! Что лучше? Взять CSGO Prime за 1000 рублей в Steam или за 100 рублей на LOL Steam? Я думаю, выбор очевиден. LOL Steam — это честный и безопасный сайт, где ты сможешь найти дешевые аккаунты по любым играм.
Here he comes again. NPL tested, not able to just reside back in the deeper cave, but Simple, different angle, different position, and it catches Shiro off guard. Sweet revenge
Shiro's
already.
attention's drawn. He refrags in cave, but when Electronic pushes out and kills Elbow, Simple comes with him and watches above him at that same moment, and that's why Shiro's a little too late to that fight, and ultimately that's why NaVi win this round. It all tumbles down. Buster left alone.
Perfecto will lend him a smoke. Good neighbor.
Cloud9 we see, they're holding all of their utility still past the minute mark. That's why. Oh, but the trades, man, they can't buy a trade right now.
But little spam. Oh, okay, Hobbit. Senses the situation. Bullets go both ways. Invitation from main. We've got a couple players that way too. And Simple's gonna get iced out by Hobbit. There he is. Sometimes when push comes to shove for Cloud9, it's Hobbit who goes above everybody else when he needs to. And sure enough, that pressure from Hobbit, those opening kills, and a quick fight out of Axile into Temple is gonna... Constantly looking for openings. This round it's going to belong to Simple. Now we've got the donut split coming out. Nice kill from Axile, but Bit gets flushed out of donut from that mid pressure, and he gets right into the engagement, chopping off another player towards main.
Yeah, 4v2 with util down.
Nice lurk out of NPL, catches Hobbit as he looks to gear up and assist Axile inside sight. It is a flurry of kills the way of Navi. Electronic, does he move? It dies towards mid, but Electronic looking for the trade. That'll definitely catch you off guard. You just get your mid kill and then there's somebody tucked close box.
Oh, and dude, that is such a big move from Electronic. Because right at that moment, A was looking a little bit weaker. And they know Electronic is I'm going to call him playing flex because he's playing A most of the time. But now they can't simply go A.
Oh, that kill happens through the wall bang. Buster just finished off the little that was left of NPL through the pocket wall.
And now he'll be the point of contact. Oh, Axile wins that pure.
Axile. We've seen it consistently trying to come out from main. Not always with success, and this time, Cloud9 get what they want.
Great chance. But
they themselves are convinced, and convincing could have been Nafany getting the better of NPL on the FAMAS from either doorway. He just leans back. He can feel it, and now they're also carving out information towards mid, so fast on the flank here. Shiro, 17 health, turns that op around, gets a second kill, and it's gonna have to be him and Buster in a 2 versus 4 that's already been made even. Perfecto's pressure through smoke, not on the mark, and Buster cautious of that donut flank, because you never know who else is mid, but in reality, they're both CT, waiting, and it's a combat op out of Shiro versus Perfecto, who has been sharp. But this is gonna need to be clean, and sure enough, headshot in an instant, right back by Buster. A great chance for him to clutch versus Simple. Taps it and waits for the peak, which doesn't come a second time around, and this is down to the stick. Oh, but Buster busts them wide open 1v2. We just know less about him. Shiro, not gonna miss that chance. Neither will Hobbit. 2 individual duels go down very fast.
In any meaningful sense, they'll just be wondering who was there.
Nafany slides out. Back corner player and Bit connects.
He didn't get a lot of info on that peak, so...
Dude, and Perfecto just sprinted over. He's properly joined his teammates at this site, and right now, we actually get Hobbit clearing out A in the meanwhile. Bomb is still, however, moving up that ramp at the 30-second mark. They could still try to bring this back. Axile's gonna survive the attempt. Simple jumps back over to the pillar. Double kill in from Axile. They had an open A site elsewhere, and that means Perfecto's still given a chance, but a nice, long, slow, grueling lurk out of Hobbit rewards them with the final kill.
Take any gifts.
And
okay.
But if he went over there, Simple's trying to... Oh! MP9! Bit senses the presence. Peeks out at the perfect moment, and Hobbit... Well, he's got Simple burned back into the CT spawn. A couple of players, in fact, over there. And right now we've got Buster sprinting through this B site, trying to get back into the action when in reality, this one's already over. They turn and watch flank, but now the last 2 CTs just hide. Cloud9 hitting a bit of a hiccup, getting their out of Navi. Individually, just looked like Navi had the better of them. But then things turned around a bit. Simple. Man, nobody inside of the caves. Nobody peeking down the ramp. The CTs. Oh, it's clean out of Axile.
He's got 7 kills, but they've all been nice.
Right? Could be a good sign of things to come. Catches those players jumping to the back site. Navi going to go ahead and take their plant. Can they get off site? Yes. NPL slides back into caves. Electronic's going to stick around behind pillar. And if Hobbit just buys his time, plays this one late,
I think he waits for the trades to come down on the site to turn that cave player back around.
Makes a lot of sense.
Goes towards the T side.
And PL, though, catches the free headshot. Now they've got eyes on Kid. Perfecto's dead. Axile, clean with it. Coming in big. Hobbit's lurk starts to work forward. Missed shots.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that could have gotten sketchy. But he'll have a kit and get back on that bomb, so all good. Cloud9 could start to screw with the players on lane, but instead he's just going to stay tucked in case this doubles back. Kind of comparable to that pistol. Nafany slides out, drops bomb, trade frag again efficient, and that's enough to turn attention back towards lane. So now Hobbit's not able to get into cave. He's got to wait, he's got to fight, and they take it to him. Electronic down to 4 HP. as they just smash him back off that mid play, and it's going to keep Cloud9 relegated to the back lane of this B site. If you want to chance your retake, you've got problems. If you want to save your guns, you've got problems.
It was the fluid communication that won NaVi those early rounds to start off this game. And now look at Electronic on the other side of the map somehow. Going from Mac 10 to M4. And Shiro looking for frags, and he'll get at least one.
Cave with flashes. Simple, ready for the peek. Oof, shut out by naphany. Oh,
what a spray.
Nicely done. Gets it back up into Buster. Perfecto emerging through ramp, and it is a very quick hit into the B site, but Perfecto, I think, was spotted as he jumps into the corner. Hobbit reading the situation well.
Oh, they have an elbow player to catch the lurk. We'll see if he wins a trade. Axile, oh, he can't do it.
Bit's got him. Headshot taken down. Bit's 16th frag so far in this opening map. And Hobbit, you can try your damnedest, but you're going to get dropped right with him. 17th queued up, 13th round out of NaVi. And that one just had some killer instinct on it. You know, the fact Simple gets shut down with... At least with that early mid-control, naphany knows he can continue to play outside of caves without a contest. And nicely done. Tucks into the wall. Perfecto comes running out, lets his guard down, dies. And naphany not going to let off the pressure. No, sir. 2 kills out of naphany. Excellent cave play. Completely shuts down everything going on at that B site. So now it falls on to Shiro and Axile inside the A site. 2 big names for C9. And Axile keeps the headshots flowing. Shiro shuts down all things NaVi, and that is an 8th. Nice one. Axile just, commits to the mowdown. Clean kill on Bit. Nearly 30 bullets deep. Dead regardless, but that's all right. Hobbit can pick up a little bit of slack. It's Simple's chance to shine. And a counter-terrorist dropping smoke towards Donut just lets him cross over because it's a one-way. Well done, Hobbit. Not only shutting down the momentum behind that, but then doing your own move to ensure it all gets cleaned up. And Perfecto, best of luck breaking through that. Nah, Hobbit's got it. 3 kills to his name. All good for C9's 9th.
Clearly the intention is to end B, and nobody's tested Bit, so I think that's what they were waiting for.
Nade does no damage. Electronic hugs the stone walls.
As soon as Shiro takes a shot, Bit can start walking. And I actually like his rotation.
For now, we're down to the 35 seconds.
This one could very easily come down to naphany. Bit here. Smokes are going to come down. Buster within smokes.
Oof, awkward. Oh!
With the foot showing.
Not ideal. Bit finds his headshot right thereafter. Kills are looking clean. Shiro, though, not going to make that cross free. Molotov down to the planter, but the bomb is already down, which means damage done. And NPL, finally something that he can just laugh at, because he's been on the receiving end of the pocket wall spam, of the smoke sprays through cave. This time he puts shots through, and they put Cloud9 down 1.
That's a confident-looking NaVi. I think they...
Ooh, fast though. naphany down beneath Bit. Slips a couple shots upside his head. Perfecto can't get that double spray, but Simple takes his place, and the M4's dry. Another re-engagement. This time to Axile's favor, to Cloud9's advantage. And with bombs stuck outside of elbow, we get Electronic going into the B site. He wants contact, he wants...
And Electronic, while he knows he's there, he's not fast enough.
Fast into the lane. Cave pressure, naphany once again, nice. Catches the headshot to Perfecto, does a ton of damage on Electronic, and finds him with the homing missile.
I think it ricochets off the wall for the perfect bounce.
Boost on the smoke though, 2 T's inside, and Hobbit just pulls back. So 2 rounds, the 25th, the 26th, starts off with naphany drop kicking any type of lane play from NaVi, back to the dirt. Back to Simple.
Got a direct correlation between winning mid and losing it. Oh, their odds. That flash, how did that even...
That was weird.
Beautiful pop. I think it hit off the wall, and then from naphany and from Axile in particular. Buster has kind of yet to activate. He'll be playing the B site, but I think it's middle. It's all about middle right now.
Oof. Cost effective. They're going to go ahead and clear out NaVi. It's only
Buster,
4
low kills right now.
Oof. Tough stuff. Oh, finds NPL. Perfecto right back, but dropped by Shiro.
Now Bit walks.
And what does he find as he does such? Shiro wastes no time.
Oh, he got by him.
By the boxes.
He found the timing.
Did Shiro get a glimpse of it? Because
he's coming to clear. He's coming to clear it.
yeah, all right. And Bit more concerned with the CT, but a sliver of Shiro backs up. That was a game of millimeters and milliseconds. And with 35 on the clock now, it's got to be naphity. Stops bomb. Big kill versus Simple. Electronic comes in from short, and naphity doubles that back around. Just when you thought that Bit had managed to get the best of Cloud9, well, here comes naphity in with another chance. Yes, sir. All 3 from the back of long to keep this comeback going.
Full credit to naphity. If they complete this and make it to overtime, he absolutely saves the day.
But another fresh smoke just goes down. Hobbit can't get the clean kill, but at least he knows the second's there, and Simple decides not to overchase.
Oh,
They've scared him back.
It's an interesting person to put in this position. You know, he's more comfortable. Oh, he's taking an initiative. naphity throws the broke for him. Oh, he wins. He loses the duel. Electronic wins cave, and they immediately organize.
Oh, but dude, I thought Electronic jumped the gun there, just starting to spam through smoke. When he comes around the side of it, naphity's ready. But the Tech-9 finds its headshot.
And the thing is, even though they leave middle, they know, Cloud9 know that someone was here.
Okay, good recovery here from Shiro. Juggle those guns out.
I swear Cloud9 needs to re-clear mid. There's pistols coming into the B site right now. They're leaving.
You've got Util to throw down in front. Shiro, hands busy. That's a low HP Electronic on the cross.
What?
Oh my! With such little health, he's just taking things into his own hands, and Buster's feet burn forward. So 4v2. An excellent attempt out of Cloud9, but just as they get to the final 2 in regulation, they're going to have to lean on 100 health of Axile and 26 to Hobbit. A flash here for Perfecto, Kevlar across the board, and the T's who just sit back and wait, they lurk, and they know what has presented itself to them. Electronic with a killer Tech-9 drops 2 players inside sight, and NaVi make the most of it. Anubis. Util flooding the bomb site. Cloud9, what's the retake protocol?
Flank heroic setup.
Gonna run it up banana. 4 players gunning for banana. Simple here. P250 armored to stop them. Teammate sets up the bait and okay. Electronic just decides these are all mine. Oh my god, the fadeaway.
Yeah.
The one-man stoppage, top banana, and go ahead, brother, get your ace. Glock queued up, denied by Hobbit. Bit let him have his shot. Simple got shot the moment he beats it.
They are going to go for the B site hit.
All right.
Are they still kind of split? I mean,
he's Mac 10. Ooh, good first one. Shiro caught the Deeg kill over towards B. Just one simple Deagle shot straight to the head of Simple.
Are they going to go back? They molly themselves out of attacking this side of the map for a second.
Maybe that's the protocol, yeah. But Hobbit feels the squeeze. It's still super sketchy. Buster slides into the bomb site.
Seconds.
Yeah, and then they just killed the long play, so Bit has to get this player off the site, the flying MP7, but then Axile comes out. Oh, Bit! Jesus. What is this?
As high as you possibly could be.
What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, Navi. Listen, not ideal. All right, well, a bit of a hiccup here at the start for Navi, but it still is, of course, earned by Cloud9's clean individual shots. The Shiro Deagle, the Axile Deagle, both of them on opposite sides of the map. Hobbit?
Oh, he turns from the flash. They were about to retake it. That's an opportunity for Navi. Buster.
Smoke onto the CT cross.
Ooh, doesn't get his frag.
He's still sitting pretty on 84 HP. Really wants that kill in the background. He'll shut down Electronic in the forefront.
Oh, well done, Buster.
Lays down lead. Bomb slides out on the back of NPL. Buster still looking for this third.
They're fighting for this. This is the only advantage that they have right now, is potentially being able to take B. Oh, Buster gets so much more damage in. And, oh, the nade lands perfectly.
Dunked on. 35 seconds to spare, and Axile very quickly up on that flank means it's going to be C9 to convert off of that messy last round.
The flash.
Smoke backside, Buster turns. Gonna catch him climbing over. Bought a fair amount of time before he decides to pull the trigger, but Electronic will still clear that backside. 4 HP for him, 8 on Simple. Shiro. Ooh, curious. Smoke fades. Just missed the fallback. Now that's at least one confirmed in the back of the site. He's gonna go hunting. There's a frag that was on Axile, but now that he's died to the hands of Simple, Simple has no reason to come out from that corner. Buster's gonna catch Electronic, but guess what? Second player's still back there. And of course, Cloud9 don't know. And now all these other players starting to pull their attention. They hear those footsteps, but Shiro can't best them. And Navi into the B site. Survive that boost.
Yeah,
Shiro,
an interesting play.
aggressive ult play, but Bit, because he's just a second late to playing bridge.
That one looks suspicious, right? Here, Hobbit's out in the open. They wouldn't expect one person to be there, and it looks like they're going to take speed again.
They want to go fast into the B play. Even just putting out the fire, NPL still burnt down to 60 HP. Shiro waits, kind of stalled out there for a second, but maybe that's just to make the pack tighter, and that pack punctures through. Simple trade frags out of the backside. Then a deep peek from Electronic. Wastes no time getting that nasty angle through construction into both.
But Navi win back space. Oh, and they smoke Shiro out. It's not an arch smoke.
Oh, it's just pressed against it.
Oh, God.
Now here they come. Oh!
Oh, it looked like he was going to figure that out.
At a second to recover the op. Perfecto, nice clean kill to Nafany. Axile just bombarded by nades. He was integral to stopping that bomb plant. Back in the round that they won with the Forest, but this time just can't do it. I thought maybe he was going to squeeze along the wall. Maybe he was going to be able to stop them, but the pressure too much, at least to prevent the bomb plant. Now it's the 2v2 retake inbound. Simple posts up, slides back. And Perfecto just playing it tucked inside of the pit. Perfecto's starting to get a little curious. What? Clean kill out of Buster. He must have just snapped that over the top of the box, but here comes Perfecto 1v2. Hobbit taps it once, a jump spot that gives Perfecto all the time he needs. All he needs to know. Because unfortunately for Hobbit, despite
ostensible pressure here from Hobbit, as he has been putting.
Pit flash, Axile, he's been solid, but the flashbangs find their home. He can't manage more than the first. Simple still get out from smoke. Drops down to the pit. Nice play here, creeping over that box. But then Nafany just gets one bullet popped from Electronic.
That smoke can be kind of obvious sometimes. It's the one play you can make. But, you know, it's still a 3v2.
Yeah, but who's the two? Simple and Electronic.
Very decent.
Smoke up on long. It gives them a chance to just kind of tuck back into their post plants comfortably. Simple's going to take the sight box. Electronic will take the responsibility of pit and just wait for that walk up. Buster, he's the low one. Hobbit and Shiro trying to come in from short side. Smoke to cut off at least Electronic support.
Oh.
So be it. Simple insta headshot as Hobbit tries to press out from it, and that's going to be enough to convince them to fade away, as they have been doing. Fading away from the success of Ancient. Cloud9 a shell of themselves as Navi take a 9th.
When we discussed building on what they've seen, well, we saw the exact same like this where Cloud9 delayed long enough on the A site, but I think Navi are going A, even though they don't have a lot of info, because they know Cloud9 have been very vulnerable on the B site. So it might be more prone to the rotate. They found the spot to smoke Shiro off. And it's actually, is this Buster?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, Buster here.
Let's see the test. Good damage versus Bit. Oh, Nate bounces back. Still at least takes off Bit's head.
Yeah, but no pick control. Shiro, can he get into this?
First player slides down, gets away from the op shot. Pressure out of middle could be Shiro's demise. Instead, pins Perfecto to the side of that wall.
Look who it is.
Rinse and repeat. We go again.
Oh, interesting. A fresh smoke on lane. Moto will come up.
Last time it was two members of Cloud9 up from short, and then Buster trying to push it past Moto. Looking similar. Time getting close to the halfway point. They're not going to go for any pit control. Electronic has changed positions here into the graveyard. And now we're going to get those two players walking up. It's a pop-up. It's good damage, but still they press. And then Simple cuts down the first. There's no moto play. Electronic off the side. And again, time decides. Shiro just stuck in the saves.
Yeah. As soon as Shiro takes a shot, Electronic goes for a
Regardless of where Buster goes, he's just empty-handed on his holds. From New Box, from Balk, it's a problem. How about Banana? Gets the dink, but no frag. Perfecto there to trade. Luckily, 3 CTs out of Cloud9. Even then, all in on the clash towards top Banana, and this could just very well transition Navi into the faster A split.
Navi have picked the battleground. Can Cloud9 respond? Playing Arch.
nafny clean on the first one. Knows they're coming for him.
The bomb gets dropped for a second.
Efficient trading. Now simply kill Axile.
Oh.
Seems easier said than done.
He gets spotted.
Now they know. He stops that bomb and pushes Bit into the clutch. Picks it back up, plants before the second CT can get into position. That's Shiro sprinting up mid. And Bit's gonna lay down a smoke. Creates a bit of ambiguity as to where he can get off to.
It's a low smoke.
Yeah, he's gonna play inside of it. He's gonna try to inch his way to the left side, down beneath them. Oh, of course! You just got hit by the Bit. And Navi, that's a 12-round T-side. Got the util. If Cloud9 think this banana peak is gonna come for free, it shouldn't. First frag, however, easily exiles.
That's a nice move out of there, actually. With that flash, no overcommitment, but still top banana 1 here for Cloud9.
Utility laid down, and
yeah, they're not.
Going to double back.
No kit here for the CT side, so really hoping that the game ends back towards the A site. Cloud9, however, ready to just re-exec on a B.
Smokes over the top. Perfecto. Unless Lady Luck blesses that USP. Which she won't. We're going to get a Cloud9 post plant.
Yeah, this will be more than difficult. They already used their utility. They're really hoping that would influence the rotations. And again, with the 3B setup to start things off, they were hoping to shut it down instead of have to retake. But they'll run into this.
Yeah, and listen, I think that a confident Navi is a scary Navi for their opponents. Simple. Not going to get those Berettas going. And Buster, good chance to reclaim what's been some lost blood across that first half. Bit, 2 kills, 1 HP left over. Just gonna slide back here as he knows his time is limited. Him and Perfecto just wanting to save a bit. I can't believe he gets another. I mean, the kid is on one, and I think that we saw rumblings of his success still just last week.
Yeah,
and
he looked good, yeah.
You know, as a team, things were kind of sketchy, but Bit, who had fallen off. Hobbit's looking to split with the mid push, which is coming out of Cloud9.
And PL into a duel in a second.
Giving it the jiggle. Yeah, knows he's pinned in. Good presence of mind. Survives what could have been a pinch. We got 20 seconds to spare here. Simple, dead from graveyard. Bit's gonna draw a lot of attention, but then NPL stops the bout peak. Bit brings one with him just at the final second. Jumping Shiro, plucked from the sky, and Navi will take 13.
Phew, kind of small risks there for NPL trying to fight towards Arch. That could have been an easy Axel frag. They get a clue. Mauling the halls, pulling back out of this double cubby setup.
Simple stays tucked. Here comes the pop. Flashes. Good enough. Bit tucked in. Heard the player cross. Famas stops bomb. Oh, and it doesn't fall down into the pit. It's going to be real awkward to grab that back, especially with your AK player just stuck here in Little Pit. Bit's going to take his head clean off. Swaps out to the USP, just buys time with the flashbangs. He feels he's under pressure, and that is the case. We've got nafny up and above. Pulls the trigger down on Simple, swaps out to that Tech-9, and now it's all about where the hell is Electronic. Still, of course, over towards Smoke, slides back towards Moto.
Oh, and Simple has full view of, or sorry, Electronic has full view of the balcony. nafny walking out, easy frag for him. nafny goes down, a nice attempt from him, but ultimately it's a contingency plan right there. Even though they're weak towards pit for a second, as soon as those nades come out, the double cover. They say, all right, this time Cloud9 will probably take it here. A lot of grenades left over here for NaVi.
Oh, speaking of which. First frag finds its home. Simple flashed off the angle, but that's fine. He's got two teammates with him. Saw some skin deep down in Banana. And Electronic's just gonna put the smoke now. Just completely stifles Cloud9's approach into this B site. One of the last few chances that they're gonna have in this series to do anything at all, and it gets completely shut out. Singular point of HP for Buster, the new piece of Cloud9, who has suddenly found himself battered and bruised in a head-to-head that tends to always come up NaVi. Stark improvement to what we got from them last week, and I think I speak for everyone when I say, welcome NaVi to 2023.
Well, there's NaVi doing what a NaVi does, which is ultimately back in the saddle.